Welcome to the fourth episode where we continue to honor some of the most promising business leaders of Asia.
N. Irabanta Singh, Chairman and Managing Director, UNACO Financial Services.
I thank Economic Times for this prestigious award. The Economic Times Most Promising Business Leaders of Asia 2020 to me and my team.
T.C. Meenakshi Sundaram, Founder and MD, Chirati Ventures India.
It is an honor to receive the Most Promising Business Leader of Asia Award from Economic Times. This is entirely recognition of the consistent performance by the Chirati Ventures team for its stakeholders in terms of investors, portfolio companies, and the society at large by investing in and creating disruptive companies that create significant value for its users as well as investors. I would like to thank all our investors who have backed us at Chirati Ventures over the past 14 years and entrepreneurs of nearly 100 portfolio companies who have chosen to partner with us. This only galvanizes us in terms of rededicating Chirati Ventures resources to the Indian entrepreneurship ecosystem.
Kumar P. Saha, Managing Director, Next Door Hub.
Thank you, Economic Times, for giving me this prestigious award. I feel extremely honored and humbled to receive a crucial award like this. Mission of Senrisa has always been finding solutions for billion. Every member of Senrisa worked relentlessly to ensure this world a better place for business and more specifically for the small and local entrepreneurs. We have achieved a lot more to go. This award will surely upsurge the zeal of my team and me to work more passionately towards our mission. I take this as an appreciation of our work.
Ankit Goyal, Co-Founder and Managing Director, Space World.
On behalf of Space World, it's a huge honor for me to receive Most Promising Business Leaders of Asia Award, and I would like to sincerely thank Economic Times for this. Space World is a leading and the fastest growing infrastructure provider in India. With a revenue market share of 50%, we help our customers, the mobile operators, to connect billions of subscribers where they live, work and travel. We provide a single window connectivity solutions for metros, airports, corporate parks, hospitals, hotels, etc. We are present across length and breadth of the country with a massive footprint of 350 million square feet of sales area with more than 20 million daily footfall at our sites. We have always believed in a sharp focus on our customers, and no better example of this than the pandemic, wherein our teams work 24/7 to provide our customers and critical locations like hospitals. I would like to express my sincere thanks to all the people who have helped me to build Space World, my colleagues, my team, my partners, my customers, friends and family. Thank you Economic Times and the facilitators once again for selecting me for this honor.
Mr. Gaurav Kaushik, CEO and MD, Meteoric Biopharmaceuticals Private Limited.
Thank you very much Economic Times for recognizing me as Most Promising Business Leader of Asia 2020. This is because of great effort of my team who have worked very hard to ensure that we provide biotech solution in a cost-effective manner to various biotech sectors. Out of the whole biotech industry, biopharmaceuticals have been our main forte, and we work not only to provide the right product to the industry, but we also will very hard to ensure that we provide the right science and knowledge to different stakeholders. This is our promise to the whole industry that we will be coming up with more and more biotech solutions, innovative product line to this biotech sector and working aggressively in the field of game chemistry. Thank you very much.
Kiran Madhunapantula, COO, Comake IT.
I would like to thank Economic Times for this prestigious award. This award endorses my feeling that India will continue to deliver leadership on the global platform for delivering outstanding IT services.
Sumit Ganguly, CEO, GAVS Technologies.
At the very onset, we'd love to thank Economic Times for this opportunity and for the award. This has been a bittersweet year for us. We've been focusing a lot on healthcare sector as an IT services and product company. And we've been supporting healthcare providers in New York up close and personal. So we've seen some of the travesty that this particular crisis has healed. Once again, thank you, and on behalf of my colleagues and leaders, we at GADS are very excited about this award.
Mr. Surajit Roy, MD and CEO, IDBI Intech.
I sincerely thank Economic Times and the jury for choosing me as one of the most promising business leaders of Asia 2020-2021. I'm extremely delighted and honored to receive this prestigious recognition. IDBI Intech is a next-gen technology company led by vibrant, energetic millennials with innovative mindset. It is our human capital which has been doing things differently to win customer confidence. Making the customer win is the nucleus of our success. And it is the win of the customer which is leading to our profitable growth quarter on quarter. This award from Economic Times rejuvenates our spirit to be an active participant in the economic renaissance of our nation.
CA Abhay Bhutada, Managing Director and CEO, Poonawalla Finance Private Limited.
So from consumer standpoint, actually need for hygiene and convenience-led products and services have gone multifolds. So product categories like washing machines, microwaves, mixer grinders, vacuum cleaners, dishwashers, they've been in good demand, and with more and more consumers adopting these categories and having great stores to talk about this trend is here. This trend is here to stay for long. So brand needs to capitalize on this demand and actually align their supplies and sourcing strategy accordingly, because we faced a lot of shortage in the past, and not only India, even in global we faced a lot of shortage. So we need to align that. And more consumers now actually want to discuss their needs directly with the brands. Hence, direct to consumer as a channel need to develop. The brand needs to actually come up with such platforms where they can address and converse with these consumers on one-to-one basis. So we are actually thinking a lot of direct to consumer initiatives, which is going to be future in the world and in India. And another most important factor is service. So service is another factor which needs to be addressed with a lot of understanding and empathy. So during lockdown, when consumers faced machine breakdowns and so many other complaints, so customers, they were desperate to get their appliances fixed, and nobody was going to their house. So what we did, we took a beautiful initiative wherein we repaired more than 15,000 cases remotely via calling customers and educated them digitally. So brands need to come up with such digital ideas to address such unique requirements for service, because that's going to be future in India.
2020 should be viewed as a trigger to multiple trends of 2021. For example, remote working, online education, telehealth and telemedicine will all be mainstream in 2021. Artificial intelligence, robotics and IoT will take the center stage in industrial automation. Drug development and clinical trials will break the stereotypes to meet faster demands. As a result of all these things and the need for huge real-time data, it's going to trigger distributed cloud computing over and above on-demand scalable cloud models to accelerate digitalization. World will get more connected. Autonomous mobility along with that will demand higher speed and low latency internet. This will trigger faster deployment and adoption of 5G. Data security and data integrity will remain as a concern. Enterprises will have to adopt cloud first choice security strategies. And the last but not the least, enterprises need to build, and they would build robust business continuity plan based on their experiences in 2020.
Contrary to popular belief, I don't think this new normal is here to stay. However, this period will definitely leave a mark on people and businesses, and even impact consumer behavior patterns that will provide opportunities for businesses in the short and long term to optimize cost and maximize revenue. Challenges are still very specific to an industry and also the company DNA, So instead of challenges, I would like to talk about key factors that business leaders should consider. I think the first factor is people should dissect their digital transformation journey into three parts. The first is when it comes to people, the second is when it comes to business processes or operations, and the third is when it comes to revenue maximization or cost optimization efforts. I think the second important part is strategies need to be classified as short-term hacks, something that's going to serve you in the short term and all of the impact that we're facing, and then the long-term strategy. And the third most important factor is rather than just riding the digital transformation wave, I think it's important to have clearly defined and measurable objectives or outputs for each of your transformation strategies. Thank you so much.
Sahil Berry, founder and CEO, Contact Global Limited.
I'm thrilled to be recognized amongst Asia's top business leaders by ET Edge. The fact that this award is being given during times when people and businesses face such unprecedented challenges across the globe is an added honor. For those of you who don't know what Now is, Now is an all-encompassing ecosystem providing formal financial services to the Nigerian youth. By providing them these services, we're giving the opportunity to hundreds of millions of youth to roll into the digital age by helping them build a better life, businesses, as well as an economy. An award is never really truly deserved by an individual. It's the hundreds and the thousands of people that make an organization that truly deserve it. So I'd like to dedicate this award to my team, the agent network, as well as all our customers that have helped us become one of Africa's leading financial services platforms.
Tan Sri Dato Dr. Muhammad Munir Abdul Majid, Chairman, Asian Business Advisory Council, Malaysia, and former Chairman, Muamalat Malaysia, Berhad Bank.
When I look at the policy issues that are involved in my current positions, it becomes very important for us to share our past experiences against the current challenges that we face. These challenges are enormous challenges. Of course, dramatized by COVID pandemic, but there have been underlying issues such as climate change, economic relationships, open systems versus protectionism, and so on. And therefore, this conference and exchange of views are a very important part of understanding our challenges and of identifying what the things that we must do to move ahead.
Vasi Reddy Vidyasagar, Chairman and Managing Director, VVIT College.
It's always good to be recognized, more so by the Eminent Times Group. Thank you. Talking about ourselves in brief, I can say our main strategy was being good makes very good business sense. We always try to be good. We always try to be good to all the stakeholders, be it the students, parents, teachers, management, from drivers to buyers to everyone. We saw to it that everyone was happy, they were part of the family, and I take this opportunity to thank all of them who had been supportive through all our journey so far.
Well, indeed, as they say, it's not over until it's over, because it's also time to march ahead and felicitate Dr. P. Shamaraju, Chancellor, Reva University. So as part of the honors wherein we are felicitating all these business leaders, may we also go ahead and honor Dr. P. Shamaraju, the Chancellor at Reva University.
The pandemic has acted as a catalyst for the entirely new ways of buying and consuming. In the pre-COVID world, conversations with the consumer were important, but now they are irreplaceable. Earlier, it was about listening more, and now it's about dialogue. It's about constantly engaging them with content that's relevant, sensitive, and inclusive. The brands who communicate with a purpose are the brands that are most sought out by consumers today. As fashion brands with a relatively large footprint, we need to develop customized and personalized marketing strategies for each of our brands. The days of one-size-fit-all marketing campaigns are all over. And this is not the new normal. This is the normal, and it's here to stay.
It has changed the way we work and communicate for good. Besides, a lot of capacity building should and will happen in the areas of emergency and disaster management, so that governments and enterprises are well prepared to handle such crises in the future. And our journey towards clean and green technologies, especially renewable energy and electric vehicles, would accelerate now. Also, we have become more conscious of the negative effects of exploiting the nature. So we'll start hearing about the term circular economy now, more often, quite often, which is all about eliminating waste and continual use of resources through reuse, repair, refurbishment, recycling, and so on. There is a lot of scope for improvement with respect to emergency and disaster management practices at city, state, and national levels and across the globe, which is amply proven, especially during the recent pandemic. Implementing digital solutions could be the quickest route to accelerate adoption of standard practices in this area. And FluentGrid's ERC is one such emergency operations center solution built on our Actelligence platform that has found a wide acceptance on the field, especially during these times. And as circular economy movement picks up, we tend to keep products, equipment, and infrastructure in use for longer duration, which would call for increased use of digital technologies for sensing, remote diagnostics, predictive analytics, and the like. And digital platforms that would provide actionable intelligence and facilitate KPI monitoring around circular economy parameters would be much in demand across enterprises and public sectors going forward. And again, our Actelligence platform is well suited to address this opportunity.
One of the biggest challenges that we faced was that it was BOPP film, which is our packaging film, was being introduced in India for the first time back in early 1980s. It was a mindset change we had to do with our customers. They were not used to BOPP, and hence we had to kind of straight line with the equipment. We had an R&D, we had to make application runs, we had to explain all the products. So that was really one of the biggest challenges we had when we were starting BOPP film. We were at that time doing roughly 600-700 tons a year. Today we are doing more than 15,000 tons a month. So that's the kind of scale we have grown into. We also found the space on the pet scare, which is a new market for us, but we are very confident about it. We've already got a good team in place and we are looking to launch it very soon. So far, Cosmo Films, whatever it has embarked on, we have delivered, we have been successful, and I'm confident that we will continue to be so.
I would say it's time to be very practical to understand the changing trends of the market, because the market dynamics are changing at an really unprecedented speed. The organizations are getting leaner. The organizations have to be more direct to the customer. So operational efficiency, less of hierarchy, speed in decisions, and speed to adapt to the market. I believe these are the most important factors for success in the 2021. The ability to adapt and adopt to the new trends. I would use these two words, adapting and adopting the trends. So the earlier you can adapt to the trends, because it's very difficult to predict which trend works in which part of the country. We have seen so many such trends and sub-trends picking up every other day based on how market, there's a huge tectonic shift in market way of working. I would say the consumer behaviors have changed, the lifestyles have changed. So these changes in the lifestyle has brought in changes in the entire infrastructure, I would say, the business infrastructure, be the places where they go to shop, where they be the way they behave post-purchase, be the way the longevity of a consumer with a certain product or a brand. All these concepts are changing at an enormous speed. So you need to be on your heels to really understand and adapt to the trends and adopt the best practices and then react to the market dynamics. I think that is the most key factor.
Well, what a program it's turning out to be with the kind of celebrations. So first up, I'd like to thank Gohar for her vibrance and her energy and taking forward the segment so beautifully for us all. As for all those who've been felicitated, mighty, mighty congratulations, because in unprecedented times like these, it is only befitting when we have leaders who not just take their team along with them, get them to learn, but also steer the entire organization towards success. So it was wonderful indeed to have all such beautiful and promising leaders be honored here at the Economic Times Asian Business Leadership Conclave. Well, I must admit, I've had a fabulous time presenting it. I do hope you also enjoyed the entire program, the way it's been structured, listening to our stalwart speakers and our thought leaders as well. So on that note, I'm Kavya, and it's time for me to sign off. I wish you all great health, safety, and lots of love as well. So on that note, please do take care and see you all in our next edition as well. Thank you once again.